The M75 is a 40mm automatic grenade launcher that was used primarily as an aircraft weapon in United States service and was one of the first weapons to use the high-velocity 40x53mm grenade. Overview. Development of the M75 began in the late 1950s by the Philco Ford Corporation, later referred to in this time period as Ford Aerospace. While 40mm low-velocity grenades were being developed for infantry use, the M75 was to be an aircraft weapon using a higher velocity grenade for additional range. While an aircraft gun pod designated the XM13 was developed for it, it would see far greater use as a helicopter weapon, mainly during the Vietnam War. The most notable systems the M75 was part of were the M5 used on the A1 Iroquois and the turreted M28 system used on the A1 Cobra. In the last case, the weapon was quickly replaced by the improved M129 launcher. Design. The weapon is described as an air-cooled, electrically powered, rapid-firing weapon. All portions of the firing cycle are powered this way, so the unit requires an external power source. Other important features are the reciprocating barrel and chem assembly that drive the other components of the system. All phases of the weapon cycle are positively controlled by the drum chem assembly, in which a planetary gear train is enclosed, responsible for reducing the motor's high speed to the desired rate for the gun. The 5/8 horsepower 28 volts DC motor is mounted on the turret bracket and drives the drum chem through a flexible shaft in order to isolate it from the weapon's recoil. The weapon accepts linked ammunition, which was fed from rotary drums in the case of the M5 and M28 systems, and from boxes in the case of the XM9 systems. The M5 could also use a box magazine. Derivative. While the M75 had no variants, Philco Ford developed an improved derivative, the M129, which quickly supplanted the M75. The M129 was effectively a redesign of the older weapon to incorporate a concentric chem and improved mount, as well as a higher rate of fire of 400 rpm. The major problem with the M75 was the torque created due to the barrel being below the operating drum. In the M129 the barrel is concentric with the drum and the excessive torque is thus eliminated. The M129 was used in the XM8 and the aforementioned M28 helicopter armament systems, as well as the XM51 for the ill-fated A56 Cheyenne, and being trialed as a door gun for the A1 series with the XM94 system. Operation of the weapon is extremely similar to that of the M75, with the reciprocating barrel and chem assembly still presenting itself, and the weapon still being electrically driven. Type: automatic grenade launcher. Place of origin: United States. Service history: used by United States. Wars: Vietnam War. Production history: designer Philco Ford. Designed 1961. Manufacturer Springfield Armory. Unit cost $1,127 in 1967. Produced 1965 to 1967. No built 500. Specifications: cartridge M384 high explosive, M385 practice. Caliber 40 mm. Action automatic, motor driven. Rate of fire 225 rpm. Muzzle velocity 790 feet per second, 240 m/s. Effective firing range 2045 yards, 1870 m. Feed system belt.
Please subscribe and thanks for watching.